So we used the Giving and Receiving Journal in a way to really, as we were coming together in partnership, to understand what each other found valuable in the giving and the receiving, so that we could create that understanding and awareness. It's so wonderful that way. But it's also true in business or in the community, because we have staff and we can give them a lot of things that we think they would want. But if we don't take the time to verify and validate that that's what they desire to receive, then it's really not necessarily going to reach them in the capacity that we're desiring to reach them. So it's so important that in giving and receiving, we take that step and we validate that what we're giving is as valuable as we believe that it will be.
Great point.
When we started doing that, I knew it threw you for a little bit of a loop in the beginning, because you're like, wait, what? I just meant this in the most loving way. And I was receiving it in a loving way. But receiving it in a loving way, but finding the same or equal value that you were giving it in was a little bit different. So can you talk about that?
Absolutely. That was another big awakening for me. Only child moments, we'll call it that. Redefining that when we do give, that it's not giving from a place of, oh, I'm giving that person that because that's what I would like to receive. Wow, was that a big one for me personally. Of course, and I'm sure many people can relate to what I'm talking about right now. Because naturally we do want to gift someone that we enjoy, something that we enjoy. Because that's how we understand something. I mean, that's how we relate to the world, is how we understand it, right?
Yeah,
so it's only natural through our lens. Everyone is literally doing that. And there is value in that, 100%. So it's not eliminating that. Just as balance is never eliminating that. It's bringing awareness to, okay, that's where I'm at. Where is she at? Or where is he at? Or where are they at? What would they like and enjoy? What makes them spark? What makes them light up? What connects with them at the level that, I could reflect that within myself, even though it may not be the thing that would do that to me.
Yes.
And by recognizing that and giving in that form, then that's true giving, because that's the purity of it. It's going back to what we talked about in the beginning of this conversation. It's seeing someone for exactly who they are, not who, I want them to be.
Yes.
Even unintentionally, not from an ego standpoint or anything like that, but sometimes we place unintentional expectations on the people around us to behave or respond in a certain way, especially when we give.
Yes.
And then we're just setting ourselves up for disappointment in that way. And so when we can balance that out, balance our ego out, and recognize that when we're giving, it's not about how we receive it or how we would receive it or what we want to get. It's about what that other individual would like, or individuals. Then we can still find incredible joy from the purity of giving. And that comes from gratitude, and ultimately that comes from love. That is connecting to love.
It's giving without expectation of the result, right?
Yes.
And so that is another level of giving, and even in receiving, right? When you receive something,
Yeah.
if you place an expectation around how you'll receive it, then you're limiting its potential. Yeah. And we talk about this in the Laws of the Universe course that we have.
Right.
Because the universe itself, or God, or whomever it is that your faith opens you up to, if you're putting out that you desire something, that you have a need or a desire, and you're praying or you're just placing it out, and you place an expectation around how you'll receive that, then you're limiting how it can come to you. Yeah. And it may come to you in a grander way than anything you can envision, anything. But if you've narrowed it down, then you've taken that receiving of it completely out of the picture for you. So when we let go of expectations around giving and receiving, then we open ourselves up to something so much more beautiful than we would if we place those expectations on it, which at the core is love, right? We open ourselves up to the loving exchange that is giving and receiving.